Well, how you guys doing? I hope you're all well. Still haven't heard from my friend in the UK, which kind of worries me. Sad. It's the only people I talk to. And it's over this device. That's it. That's what I got. Karen Read, for any of you that are still following that trial, they're still after her. I think one of the brothers, the relatives of the cop that was offed, he's trying to sue her. How they can have watched any of that trial, all of them, how they could have watched any of that trial and not known that Higgins and Albert, the owner of the home, very possibly his son, had everything to do with that guy meeting his end. Do I feel sorry for that cop? No, I do not. I do not. I hope I live long enough to see Higgins in an orange jumpsuit and, going to court, being held accountable, and everybody else that's abusing the system to attack Karen Read. I hope they're all nailed as accomplices. I mean, that's abusive process. You could look that up. Using the courts for malicious purposes. Who else does that? That orange monkey-looking guy with the bad hair? Boy, what a horror show he is. If you followed him for a couple seconds, you'd be able to figure out he's an incredible liar. Holy mackerel. And what is this Bubba thing that he was... Bubba, what does that mean? I mean, I have my ideas what that is, but is it true? Can you imagine that? Guy taking this country down the tubes, taking his country right down the toilet, and all of his sick followers. I mean, they're really sick. To think this is right? It's crazy. It's absolute insanity. So, came from my decaf and donuts. This whole month is gone. Well, what's today? Today's the 23rd. Let's check the old wristwatch. Of course, every time I look at it, the hand is over the date window. It's the 23rd. It's the 23rd. And this whole month is down the toilet. Cardiologist, not like that was important. My cardiologist appointment, that was canceled. Jose, the social worker, he was so into being a social worker, he decided to quit. It's a hell of a thing, ain't it? Tried to tell these guys as kindly and politely as I could that they were in over their heads. And their bosses, overseers, whoever the hell they call themselves, whatever friggin' shit-ass titles that they're claiming. That one woman, Sherry, is as repulsive as it gets. Doesn't get more repulsive than her. With her subliminal bullshit. Her talk of offing one's self. Do you know what I mean? So her keep... And I'm not the only... I'm just the only one that speaks out against that. I know for a fact that she uses that against other clients. I know for a fact. That's the way they do that. That way they can get you locked up again. Tom, my cameraman. I don't know where he is. I guess I don't know. I was calling him all the time when he was down in Texas, checking in with him, making sure everything was all right. If whatever I could do for him. Haven't heard from him. Heard from him once, I think. But in all fairness, if I was to shut this off right now and call him, he'd call me back in 2 minutes. Literally. So I gotta see if I can get those cardiologist things, and then for the liver specialist. Not that those are important or they're frivolous, that I want to know how much longer I got to go and how to present myself from suffering. Not like that's not important. Maybe once a month they'll take me down to the sub shop and I get a sub, and I try and get 2 days meals out of that. I can't afford $30 to the supermarket and $30 back. You would think the social workers, I think they don't understand that they're supposed to be trying to help people make their lives better. And they're not. Ever since I've been involved with them, my life has gone down the toilet. That's what I get for being so trusting. Like, I trusted Jacinia. She wound up sticking a knife in my back, filing a false police report, and robbing my apartment. And I'm nuts. I'm the one that's crazy. Right? And you would think you would tell a new social work organization, hey, I was being abused by the other social work organizations. This is what they did. That they would try and get you some help. This organization ain't even interested. Oh, by the way, that tape that I put up, Monmouth Medical Center, the one with them playing their games and discriminating against me and just abusing the living hell out of me on the phone. Supposedly that place is going under. I was reading on Google News, whatever the heck it was, that Monmouth Medical Center, they're thinking about pulling the plug on that place because it's such a for crap organization. And the people, they're just so nasty. So back to Karen Read. Yeah, that's a real mess there. I hope she sues everybody that was even looked at her during that whole thing, and I hope that guy loses his home. I hope he loses everything and winds up in prison. Higgins, I just want him in prison. Regular general population in prison would be very nice for Higgins. They might decide to keep him around for a year or two. Really work him over good every day because he's such a tough guy, such a cop. Then they'll get tired of him being around and get rid of him. Brian over at Here's the Deal, he's putting up crazy good content. That cop that tried to run that black dude over, that was some video. Well, they indicted that cop. And if it wasn't for somebody, that wasn't from police cameras that you saw that. That wasn't from police cameras, that was from a citizen. Took pictures of that whole thing. Those cops would have swore up and down that nothing of the sort ever happened, nothing like that. Oh, no. Our protect and serve. Yeah, right. The Supreme Court of the United States has already established that the police are under no obligation to protect anyone. You can look that up. And I think the name Reyes comes up in that R-E-Y-E-S, Reyes something. That the police are not responsible to protect or help anybody. So what the hell are they there for? They're there because they're ungrateful welfare recipients. That's what a cop is. So that cop that tried to run that black guy over with that SUV, he's been indicted. Let's see what kind of special treatment he gets. Plus, there was a state trooper female. Brian just did a video on that. She ran over and killed somebody. She was drunk. And nothing's happened to her. Nothing. The video is shocking as hell. I mean, they show you right up to the point of 1 millisecond prior to the front of the car hitting the guy. Because I got the dash cams from that. So I guess they couldn't cover that one up fast enough. So hopefully she'll do time. But usually in cases like that where cops run over and kill people, the most I've ever seen them do is like maybe 18 months. I haven't seen them do any longer than 18 months for, killing somebody, vehicular homicide. I haven't seen it happen yet. The cop over here in Long Branch, Jake Pascucci, the piece of garbage, he ran that woman down in the street. He was drunk. He was coming back from a police picnic thing, drunk out of his mind. He ran her down in the streets, killed her. He cried the blues about getting 18 months, and most of that time, I don't believe it was spent in jail. I believe it was spent at home, him running back and forth, crying to the lawyers and going to the courts, telling the courts what a wonderful person he is, and he's a cop, and he's wonderful, and they can do no wrong, and oh my God. The reason cops only have one kidney is because they donate their other kidney. They donate their lung. They only have one lung. They donate their lung. Cops, they're afraid of everything, every sound, every acorn, everything. Everything is scaring them. Officer safety. Plus, I've been catching up with Chili DeCastro, Delete Laws. Chili is a tough guy. I don't care what anybody says. He's tough. These cops certainly picked the wrong person when they pick him to mess with. And he takes it. He gets arrested, so of course that's shocking, that's sad. You get thrown into a cage, chained up, and your life is in jeopardy. What do you think? They're sticking you in jail with who? Mr. Rogers? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Is that what you think? That's what's in jail? No, that's not what's in jail. Good portion of the people that are in jail are guilty. Or will be found to be guilty very shortly, as soon as they convene court hearings. Yeah, it's really strange. My mother passing. I'm glad that, thank you for the sympathy. Thank you very much. Still hard getting used to that. No matter how bad the relationship was, I could always call her and kvetch and quell with her, complain, and that door is forever closed. Jeez. And you know what? The only person I really ever wanted to impress was my parents. You know, I wanted to do good by them, but never worked out that way. I mean, such a weird existence. Very weird. I tried to do things that wouldn't embarrass my parents. That doesn't seem to be the case today. These kids, they do anything and everything they can. When the parents give them a, $1 million sports car. Kid could have never got it on his own. What the heck were they going to do? They got no talent. Walk around with a camera. These are the people. I forget the name of them. Trendsetters, whatever the heck they call them. Content creator, whatever. They're the ones that are running around sticking cameras in people's faces, doing all kinds of weird, idiotic stuff. And then the people that are going and holding cops accountable, they take the rap for it. And the government doesn't care because they'll lie. Speaking of lying government, how's the economy your way? Bet you it sucks as much as it does right here. Sad. This guy is, it's not wrapped that tight. It reminds me of Benito Mussolini. If you Google Benito Mussolini and look at the pictures of him, posturing and posing and all puffed up like some big orange toad, you'll see what I mean. And he's in total denial. He says the economy is wonderful. Everything is beautiful. Everything is wonderful. We've never been doing so good in the United States. It's the best this country has ever had it. I'll see if I can find that. I got a copy of that somewhere. How many indictments he's faced already, how many times he's been charged, what the charges were. That's the President of the United States, and people got the audacity to ridicule me and say, look at me, my record is nowhere near what his record is. This guy is a sick psychopath, sycophant. He is. That's all there is to it. What's it take for you to know that the country's going bad? What's it take? It's all bad. And just as I'm walking out of my appointment, that guy with that little piece of garbage dog, he's walking out of his girlfriend's appointment, and she looks at me. She knows what happened. She looks at, oh, how you doing, sir? I says, how do you do, ma'am? And the little skinny guy says to me, he goes, no words for me? And I had to bite my tongue. I says, yeah, I got some words for you. I says, you're a very sick, demented little bully. I says, and one of these days you're going to run into the right person, pal. And I just left it at that. I weigh 230 pounds. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want 230 pounds falling on me. He weighs 110, 120. And he uses that. You won't hit him because he's so tiny and he's so frail. So he uses that as an excuse to shoot his mouth off. That other people act more maturely than he does. What other sites have been interesting? I don't know if you're following. I follow a site called Angry Astronaut. He's looking at that free 1A planet, asteroid, hemorrhoid, whatever the heck that thing is. It doesn't act like anything we've ever seen in history. So that's very interesting. Very interesting. What was that other one? Mau was the other one that just recently went past us or near us, or the world is a strange place. You know, you surf the web and look at YouTube stuff, and you'd be surprised how many people donate money to people building Ferraris and building Bugattis and building Rolls Royces. But you see somebody laying in the street starving to death and they'll spit on them. But yet you'll donate money to some guy rebuilding a Jaguar. I heard this one guy, he's rebuilding a Jaguar. And he's Jaguar. Somebody should drive over there and take that car away from him and give him speech therapy. Jaguar. Free donut. And I just learned something the other night. I'm surfing the web. I learned something about one of the meds I take. It's Benadryl. It's an antihistamine. It helps you, like, if you got itchy skin and stuff like that, dried out skin, where you can't sleep. It's supposed to help you. Leads to guaranteed Alzheimer's. So I don't know if that's BS. I'll do more research into that, but needless to say, I didn't take that last night. So, and it's an over-the-counter thing anyway, so what the heck. I don't know, who is it? First Amendment Protection Agency. He goes around, of all places. People come up with good ideas. He goes to these marijuana dispensaries, and he doesn't audit them. He'll stand out on the public sidewalk, which he's allowed to do. It's in public. And photograph cars going in and out of the dispensary. You'd be surprised how many people slam on the brake. Remember that whole marijuana thing, drugs, peace, tune in, turn on, tune in, whatever. And none of these people should be smoking anything. Nothing. And they're as nasty to this kid. And let me tell you something. I think this kid's in pretty good shape. I've seen pictures of him. And these people are so damn delusional that they actually attack him. So someone will get hosed down. I think he's got a case or two in the dockets right now, so he's got to pretty much behave himself. But I'm surely hoping that he doesn't get assaulted anymore. I've seen enough of that. These people going crazy. And these people that run these dispensaries. All the years, I'm 70, I'm 71. 71 years old. And weed was around way the hell before me. Woodstock, everything. Man, you get caught with one joint, you can go to prison forever if the cops don't kill you. You know. Now, they make it sort of legal. And they're changing the rules on that because I guess they're seeing a lot of pushback from all of these people that are using it, or people that really shouldn't have access to it. They should have psychiatric meds and not, marijuana or psychedelics or DMT or anything like that. And they think they're entitled because now, it's legal now. I could smoke it in the basement and my mommy can't say anything when I'm playing my video game. And these are 40, 50-year-old people. I can play my video games. Yeah, all right. People don't deserve that. They shouldn't be using that. It's not for them. And they're all claiming that this guy is violating their HIPAA laws, their HIPAA rights. He's outside of the building. The HIPAA laws only apply to when you're inside of a medical facility like that. If you're photographing screens, like the computer screens, and you're getting information on clients or patients. Were there any patients back in the day? No, there were drug dealers and drug buyers, drug users. Now they're patients. And I hate seeing these people, these demented people that are running these dispensaries come out. Oh, my patients. You're harassing my patients. You're a drug dealer. They're not your patients, and you're not even a doctor. How do they come up with that crap? My patients and HIPAA laws. You know about HIPAA laws. And he'll ask him what the HIPAA stands for. I'm not even sure what the letter. I think it's HIPPA, Health Affordability something Act. I know it applies to the hospitals, like what happened with me in Declarations. Jacinia wasn't supposed to be giving any information about me out, but she did. She gave all that information to the staff over at this crap hole that I live in. And it's been raining and windy here and cold. It's been real bad, and I feel all of this stuff coming in. When the weather event is actually here, I'm kind of all right. But as soon as it moves in or out of the area, I'm in bad shape. Woo. I see pictures of straight bass fishing from Fisherman Magazine. That's a pretty big publication. And they're doing pretty good with the stripers off of the beaches, but I don't belong. If I can't walk from here to my apartment, how the heck am I going to walk a mile and a half, 2 miles down the street with my tackle? And you know, it's on the beach. You're going to be wearing waders and carrying heavy equipment. I got no business doing that. Freshwater stuff, I can handle it. Saltwater, I used to do a lot in this area. Wasted my time every time I came down here. Every single time. Always went back feeling bad that I wasted my time here. So hopefully the Karen Reed thing will get straightened out. I don't know what to do with this presidential thing. I don't. He was impeached twice? He was impeached twice already. And look, he's been pardoning, giving all of these predators pardons from prison. All because they were donating to him, or they were Republicans or whatever. But he's pardoning them. Look at Maxwell. Moved from a horrible prison to a country club. And they give her a pet dog to play with. After she sold children. Now that pardon came from Trump. What's he going to say? He didn't know who? There's pictures of him and her and Epstein and who knows? I don't know. Like I said, this is it. Me, my phone, and I catch flack over this. This is 30 minutes. So this will probably take 8 hours to upload. If I don't try and put something in the comments in the, whatever the section is. You know, an article that I wanted you to see. I would have liked to have seen you go over to Here's the Deal and look at that cop that tried to run that black guy over. He was indicted, by the way. They weren't going to do a thing to him. But being the people had cameras out there, you know, this cop got busted. And again, when they go to court, oh, they're all heroes. Oh, he's a little woozy. He just came back. He donated his kidney, his liver, both his lungs, part of his heart, half his brain, and yet he still pulled a double shift. That's what these cops trying to do. Don't forget, if you have Facebook, to look for Gunnison Undercover. John's still doing a bang-up job. I haven't seen it. I'm telling you, every time I tell you this, I haven't seen anybody cover the stuff that he covers. Nobody's got what it takes to cover what he's covering. And I don't agree with John on everything he says and does. But I certainly agree with him with a whole bunch of stuff. Like what these cops do with children. It's crazy. I'm beginning to think that there's more child abusers with badges and guns than there are citizens. I see so much of that. Oh, this cop producing, you know, involved in producing that kind of those videos, producing the videos, not handing them to somebody. He's making them. Crazy. More cops than anything. And then again, you see stuff that's, you know, like the Karen Reed, like I saw pictures, and again, I don't know what to believe when I see anymore, of Richard Allen. He doesn't look good. Still don't believe it was him by himself. I really don't believe that. I've been fooled before, but man, over 200 pounds moving bodies around out in the woods like that. And nobody noticed, nobody saw, nobody heard, nobody knows. I don't know. I really don't know. And who was it? Kohlberger. People are going nuts. And who was that other guy from Louisiana? Oh my God, I forget his name. I go through so many of these damn things. His whole family. And he's deeply rooted in local politics there. His father, his grandfather, the great-grandfather, the great-great-grandfather, Ebenezer McMurdaugh, whatever his name is, Murdaugh. They were all crooked politicians, every one of them. Super dirty, super filthy politicians. Wow. And all I wanted to do was be able to get the hell out of where I was at, get back to fishing, doing my own shopping, getting a haircut when I wanted a haircut, making my appointments, getting them taken care of. Where the hell am I supposed to get the cash to pay for his cabs, huh? You think I should have been able to sue Declarations? You think I should have been able to sue Gregory School? Declarations knew that Jasinia's mother was the on-site supervisor there. They knew that. It's a conflict of interest. They knew that. They also know that Jasinia robbed my house. They know that. They're all in denial. I don't mean crap to them. If you look at these people, their public ads and stuff that, oh, we love this, we love rainbow people, we love, oh man, we love the Hunchback of Notre Dame, we love Frankenstein, we love, oh man, we love Desmond Tutu, we love this and that. We love all of these weirdos, but God help you if you're one disabled old senior citizen, man. They can't stand the living hell out of you. And then they assign 20-year-olds to take care of somebody, to assist somebody that's 50 years older than them. Like, I don't know the way things are supposed to be working. And you're lucky to get a sub sandwich for the month. Like I said, I'm 230 pounds. I'm a big boy, so I like to eat. But they ain't helping. They ain't helping. I hope my friend in the UK gets back in touch with me. I'm not even going to mention her name. I don't know what's going on there. I just let that lay. And wait for her to get in touch with me. If it's meant to be, it'll happen. Tom, I don't know. He likes to play golf. I got my own opinion about golf. Golf courses are loaded with dirt bags. That's where all of these status seekers are. Oh, they want to rub elbows with their rich, and oh, we want to play golf. Oh. Stupid ass game. So I don't remember things I wanted to talk about as soon as I sign off. We got Karen Reed. That's just a bad case. Hopefully. And as far as where I'm getting information from about the orange orangutan, I'm getting that information from Legal AF. Legal AF. It's a big team, big team of lawyers that are working this case. So, crazy stuff. And the orange monkey is more worried about what's going on South Park and Jimmy Kimmel. And they're tearing him up. They are just tearing him up. He's more worried about that. And, he wants you to give billions here, billions there, billions here. What about the people in this country, for crying out loud? Which country ever sent us money? And we heard there was flooding. We heard this was happening. We'll send over rescue teams. Hasn't happened. Hasn't happened. Not in my 71 years. Just has not happened. So I'll pick up a half gallon of milk. At least I'll have some cereal. And I got nothing to do. Nothing. So I hope all of you are doing well. Listen, I really wanted to show you some of this really neat fishing equipment I got. Show you these areas I hang out in. What it's like. That's total freedom for me, and I can't nothing. You're here, right down the street. That crap hole.
He just made it.
And hope maybe to catch 3 stinking fish a year. I don't know. I'll talk to you guys later. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Please hit the thumbs up if you can, if you so desire. Thank you so much. And I will be filling yous in as I go. If you stop seeing my content, it's because I'm no longer around. That I'm gone. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you. I'll be talking at yous later.